So I want to cover a little bit of the Keke Palmer or react to Keke Palmer craziness, right? Um, I don't think nothing is resolved right now, but there are a few things that's come out that made me just gave me some thoughts, right? And made me want to say a few things, right? So, if you're interested, let's check it out, you know?
Made very serious allegations against her ex-boyfriend, Darius Jackson.
Like, because I've cut a lot of people off. I'm one of those people that's like, you did me wrong, you've hurt me, we're done. Number change, you're blocked.
And when I say serious, I mean it. Because reports revealed that Keke had filed a restraining order against Jackson for allegedly abusing her. But this is only the tip of the iceberg, because Keke dropped shocking evidence to possibly send her ex-boyfriend to jail.
I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter.
So, what did she say about Darius? And how did he react to the accusations? Let's find out. Everything started when the media claimed that Keke Palmer had demanded full...
That woman was Keke's mom. It is ridiculous that you would go to the guy's brother. Why not? You're the mom. Why not stop the relationship? You said a year ago. The baby is only, like, what is it? 8 months, maybe, I think. You could have stopped. It's like this is the thing, right? If you're the mom, right, why not actually do everything you can to stop the relationship from happening, right? And let's say if you did, okay? If you did do that. And then she still she still decide to stick with the relationship. What's that say? She is toxic as well. This is something that I think no one talks about. I honestly believe, okay, in my opinion, most toxic relationships, right, abusive relationships or whatever, both sides are toxic. Both sides are abusive in some way, right? Maybe not physically, maybe not mentally, maybe both, maybe either or, right? Both sides are being toxic to each other. In my opinion, okay, it's in my opinion, it's rare for just one side to be completely toxic, completely abusive, completely terrible, and the other side absolutely an angel. In my opinion, okay? I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I believe in most cases, it's both sides screaming at each other, both sides hitting each other. So that's how I believe it is. So let's see.
Custody of their 8-month-old kid. On top of this, several reports also mentioned that she had filed a restraining order against her 2-year boyfriend, Darius Jackson. Of course, everyone was baffled because no one saw this coming. Keke and Darius first became a thing in August 2021 after the latter was spotted attending Keke's birthday. It was not until March 2022 that they confirmed their relationship, but nonetheless, fans were delighted about the news. Even Keke was over the moon whenever... In December of the same year, Keke confirmed her pregnancy with their son, Leotis. And while everything seemed to be going well, their love was tested after a drama unfolded between Keke, Darius...
This is something I think it's disgusting, right? Look at this, right? The mom supposedly said this man was abusing her daughter over a year ago. And yet, the daughter still think it was a good idea to give this man a baby. I've always said, I don't discount that maybe this man is a terrible man. I don't. But why I don't hold that man accountable is because that she chose to stay with this terrible man. That's why I don't hold this man accountable. When you allow, okay, people to treat you bad, at the end of the day, your fault. It's your fault. You should control. You control what you do. Okay, if you're supposedly the victim in this situation, okay, then don't continue victimhood. Don't continue this. Don't continue this road of victimhood. If this man is abusive to you, leave. It seems like your mom was telling you that this man was abusive to you. I mean, unless you're blind and dumb and deaf, you should also know this man was abusive to you. So you shouldn't have been with this man. You shouldn't have gave this man a child. And this is the thing, right? Why, and this is prominently in the black community with black women. Why do you see this man as a good father, but you don't see this man as a good husband? Because why did you not require marriage before having children? This is the thing, right? This is the thing where women have to understand. Marriage is actually a benefit for them. It's a safety net for them. It's something that will show them that, you know what, this man is at least, okay, maybe surface level, but another step that he's committed to you, right? If he doesn't even want to marry you, that should already be a big red flag, okay? Even though there's probably other red flags that she should have saw, but at least that should tell you that, okay, this man doesn't even want to marry you. So really, why do you even want to give this man a child? That's the thing, right? Where it is just unbelievable. This man, if supposedly this man was so terrible, and yet you still thought that it was a good idea to give this man a child. That's why I believe when two people are toxic, they don't see it. They don't care, right? They don't care. Okay, this man is abusing me, but you know what? I'm part of abusing him too. So really, there's no difference. Okay, I don't see anything bad in a sense, right?
And Usher. They tried patching things up for the sake of their son and even made the effort to attend therapy sessions. But I think we can all agree that all the sessions didn't work out because what was about to happen caught everyone off guard. It turns out Keke is accusing Darius of assault throughout their relationship. Crazy, right? It didn't take that long before the news made headlines, and soon after, everyone was talking about
That's the thing, right? After you gave this man a child, is when you realized that he's been abusive to you throughout the relationship. It's like the irresponsibility. Let's take a step back and let's say okay, is a one-way abuse. Let's say that. You recognize that this man was abusive towards you throughout your relationship. And yet you still saw it as a good idea to give this type of man, okay, a child. That's why it's hard for me to not hold this woman accountable, right? Not blame, I'm not saying necessarily blame, but not be that sympathetic. Okay? You chose this man. Okay? You chose to be with this man, and you chose to give this man a child. Are you an adult or a child? Are you a child yourself? This is the thing where I'm saying, like, it is so idiotic and irresponsible.
Weekly was
Crazy.
able to obtain several court documents where Keke narrated the horrible things she had to endure at the hands of her ex-boyfriend. She mentioned an event that happened on November 5th.
This is the thing, right? What I dislike about, the media and people in general, they see one side and just run with it. Right? Like I said, I honestly believe both sides was abusive. Both sides was toxic. But no, this terrible, horrible thing that she been through. Really?
in which Darius said to have trespassed into her home without her knowledge or consent, assaulted her, and took her phone without her permission. Aside from this, she also claimed that Darius got very physical and grabbed her by the neck. While these accusations might sound bizarre and almost unthinkable, given how Darius has always played the good boyfriend in front of the camera, Keke is prepared to prove her stories in court. She mentioned that she has security camera footage that may confirm both of these incidents. One still appears to show Keke falling over a sofa, while Darius holds her throat, which is strong evidence to back up her previous claims. Following the alleged incident, the police encouraged Keke to seek a restraining order against the other, with security footage attached to the petition. More disturbing details were then mentioned in the court documents she filed. At one point, Keke wrote, "In the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor and slapped my head from side to side. The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door, screaming at me as I was coming down the stairs." She also attached still photos of security footage where Darius was seen shirtless while seemingly attacking her in the staircase. But wait, there's more, because horrible and shocking unheard stories are getting out in the open as Keke continues to expose Darius. Keke claimed that there were even instances when Darius had tossed her possessions out onto the street and had previously damaged many of her items, including her car keys, in an attempt to stop her from driving away. Now that's next-level control freak behavior. She also said that Darius played with her emotions by threatening to shoot himself if she ever broke up with him. But this is not the worst of it all, because according to the restraining order, Darius had physically and verbally.
I can tell you this, right? I don't discredit that any person would do that, right? The threat of saying that self-harm, I get it. But this is where, if you supposedly love the person, right? Seek help from them. I would say you call someone and say that, okay, they need to be admitted or something, right? I want, what is it? Those police do those welfare checks. Have a welfare check, right? Something like that, where you need to try to get this person help then, because I admit, like, maybe this man needs help, you know, and then you staying in this toxic relationship is not helping this man. It's not.
Abused Keke in front of their kid. Considering this, Keke asked for full custody of Leotis, their 8-month-old son, in an attempt to protect her beloved child from the hands of an allegedly bad father, Darius. However, Darius is not going down without a fight. Right after the news broke and everyone started talking about how bad of a person he is and how he isn't fit to become a father, he took the liberty to post a photo with Leotis on X with the caption, "I love you, son. See you soon." While the post might seem innocent at first, fans pointed out how he has obvious ulterior motives, one of which is possibly to clear up his name and paint a picture of a good father to counter what Keke had been accusing him of. But let's just say his efforts didn't bear fruit after the comment section was flooded with angry people calling him out for the stunt he was trying to pull, especially since Keke has clear evidence against him. One fan wrote, "The textbook definition of a narcissist right here." Another person didn't think twice and gave him a lecture and reminded him of the awful thing he did by saying, "You choked her and struck her in front of your son. You shouldn't be around him. 1, because you're not safe, and 2, to keep him from being traumatized by this violent behavior." Amid the chaos, some fans started collecting evidence to prove that Darius had been a raging red flag since day one. And while he tried to look good while he was with Keke, there had been countless signs that might have foreshadowed this entire thing. One of the many is when he openly criticized Keke for wearing a revealing outfit during Usher's concert. As expected, he also uses social media to berate her when he shares a photo of Keke and Usher with the caption, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." Since then, the two had never been spotted together, leading fans to assume that maybe Darius is still bitter about the incident. This speculation led to another round of theories, with netizens pointing out the possibility of Darius being aggressive because of jealousy. While he deleted the post, fans were quick enough to capture it, and the backlash that followed was only expected. He did explain himself when the negativity towards his post got pretty much uncontrollable and said he has standards, implying that Keke's outfit was inappropriate since she is already a mother. Okay, that doesn't make sense. People also agreed that he didn't have any say in whatever Keke was wearing, and she had the right to go out and feel beautiful in a dress she picked without worrying about Darius making fun of her. Thankfully, Keke didn't let Darius rain on her.
This is the thing, right? Women are so... This is why women will be notoriously single. Because they are blinded. Right? They don't see logic. They don't see reasoning, right? It's all emotion. Because let's say this, all this very one-sided speech. Here's some other stuff that came out. Okay? It's audio, okay, of Keke Palmer admitting to abusing her ex.
You said nasty things to me. I didn't mean to say them back. That's my bad. It's my bad to say nasty things to you. Even if you did say nasty things to me, it's my bad to put my hands on you.
Armand!
No,
She said it's my bad. I don't know how well you guys could hear it, but she said it's my bad for putting my hands on you.
whatever that you did that made me feel that way. Like, I'm going to take responsibility. Keep up here with me.
Okay.
Don't know who you dealing with.
Y'all have no idea who you stepped up and played with. It's all good.
I'm trying to be nice to you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice because I thought you had some mental problems.
Nope.
So I tried to be nice. But you going to talk about my daughter? You going to harass my daughter? You going to talk about Usher? Usher, you and your stupid family don't even understand the business. Usher.
Now this is her mom. Now you can hear by her mom how this is mom. I don't really know them. I don't know them that well. Okay, but I wouldn't be surprised if the mom is a single mother. She sounds toxic herself, so no surprise her daughter would be toxic, right? She's vulgar. She says a whole lot of crap. So it's a good reflection of what type of daughter you have. Right? But like I said, the first half was Keke saying that she's sorry for, arguments, and sorry for putting her hands on him, even if he done her, again, it's not an excuse for what he does, but I'm saying that go along with what I said before. Most likely, they're both toxic. Okay? They both yell at each other, curse at each other, put their hands on each other. So that's the thing that we don't. This is the thing where a lot of people, what is it? Get deluded. Okay? They just want to, because she's a woman, I'm just going to support her. No, don't just, because celebrities, you don't know them. You don't know these people. So don't just blindly, follow whatever. These people are just people. Okay? They're not gods. They're imperfect. So really it's like, shit's going to happen. You don't know the whole story. That's why I'm not on this guy's side. I'm not on anyone's side. I'm more like, don't be deluded. Like, Keke's, I'm on Keke's side. Oh, this her boyfriend, her ex is a terrible man.
So put some clothes on. She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on.
What?
She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on. Yeah. Okay. So what my son do?
Harassing my family. They are harassing my daughter.
See, that's the thing that people don't understand.
I don't care how much you love her. Don't.
Here's a little bit extra from Dana. She's a decent TikToker, right? And she says some things I don't always agree with, but I mean, she says some things I do. So she said some things. Let's.
Or whatever, so you going to his brother. Because why wouldn't you go to your daughter to leave him instead of going to his brother, thinking that his brother could make a grown man stop doing what it is that he doing? So this video has been sitting in my drafts because I still wasn't ready to post it, because I still felt like more information was going to come out, and it did. Audio leaked where you can hear Keke Palmer apologizing to him for putting her hands on him, talking about how she shouldn't have said what she said, she shouldn't have put her hands on him. Just like I suspected, this is a situation where they both be putting their hands on each other. And unfortunately, that's a lot of situations with DV cases. A lot of times with these situations, it's both parties putting their hands on each other, which is unacceptable. You do not put your hands on your partner. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. This is taught to you in elementary school. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care if Keke Palmer is your favorite actress. I don't care how much you love her. Don't come in my comment section acting up, because I will block you. I will never take sides on a situation when somebody ain't right. And in this situation, neither one of them is right. You don't.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, right? It's about like, and this is the thing, right? I've seen comments. And remember in the last video I have, right? Or the one before, they show the comments. Women just blindly, right, defend Keke, support her, and then attack the boyfriend. You don't know these people. So this is the thing. You don't know these people. And they do this with so many things nowadays, right? All those false allegations, right? Cases, right? All these other celebrities, these male celebrities. They will hound these men. They will attack these men, and then later to find out that it was a false allegation, that they were innocent. I hear nothing right after that. No apologies, no nothing. It's crickets. This is the problem, right? Where you don't jump to conclusions. Just listen to it. Listen to what it is. Have an open mind. Listen. If you like listening to celebrity gossip, celebrity news, fine. But just listen. You putting your, crazy opinions in it means when it's like it's unfounded, it's unbased, because you don't hear the whole story. I'm not saying I don't support neither of them, right? But this is the thing where the problem I see is that we are not thinking straight. Okay, you need to. This is when you take information, right? When you listen to information, take a step back and process it, and make sure you hear the whole story. It is always a good thing to hear all sides of a story. Okay, when it's a story, it's all hearsay. There's nothing that's truly factual, right? Even though look at this, right? She had pictures of him laying her hand on. Okay, that's pretty concrete, but there's audio of her laying her hands on him. That's why you can't trust nothing. Okay, you can't just make blind statements and shit like that. Now, what I wanted to say, okay, why I wanted to kind of cover this is that this is the problem. This is a thing where one of the things with black women, where this is the issue, why black women are one of the least married demographic. One, you choose terrible men. You choose men that you don't really see a future with. You know these red flags. She knew, right? Like she said, he's been abusing her throughout the relationship. Okay. Well, you should have let them, but you didn't. You knew this won't last. This type of relationship won't last. So you choose a relationship with men that you know won't last. You give children to men that you don't require marriage from. And you wonder why you are the least married demographic. You are toxic yourself. Look at your mom. How toxic she sounds, okay? And you can hear other clips. So if you want to hear the full, her mom spewing her toxicity, okay, it's online or whatever. But her mom is just like spewing a whole lot of crap. So you can see the attitude, okay, the aggressiveness of the mom. And you can see why that trickled down to the daughter. You are terrible role models. You're terrible examples. Okay? And then you wonder why, oh, she's not successful in relationships. It's your fault. You taught your daughter wrong. And this is what it's a lot in, it's a lot with women, and especially with black women. I mean, that's the proof in the pudding. Okay? You need to change this. Break this cycle, this attitude, this aggressiveness. Okay, this toxicity. But yeah, it is crazy. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah.